is also the hometown of Oklahoma Congressman Tom Cole. He joins us now. Congressman, good morning.
Good morning.
You've lived here for 53 years. You came back from Washington. Describe what you saw.
It's just devastating. Literally, we visited a tour with the congressional delegation, Governor Fallon. First stop was Plaza Tower Schools, and I've been there a million times. I literally used to keep the grounds there when I was in college, and it's a polling place, so it's a pretty normal place to be. I literally couldn't recognize it. I mean, the damage, you couldn't tell it was a school building. You lose your bearing in the streets around it because, as bad as the building was, the houses are every bit as destroyed. So it's pretty devastating to look at, and sadly, it's a scene we're pretty familiar with in this community. It's not our first tornado.
Your mayor here described Plaza Tower Elementary as ground zero for this tornado. That school just demolished. How is it that the schools here didn't have safe rooms?
It's an older school. The new ones are built with them. It still was, by the way, the strongest building in the area. I mean, it's the place you would have gone, honestly. So everybody made the right decisions. But it's just something I think the legislature is going to look at, and the local people will certainly look at. Normally, again, it would have been a fairly secure location. But when you've got an F5 above ground, and we now know that's what we had, there really isn't a very good location.
But should there be underground shelters at schools here in Tornado
I think
Alley?
that's certainly worth looking at. I mean, each area is different. Building underground here is pretty tough. Most of these houses don't have basements. Now, a lot of them will have safe rooms or will have, underground shelters, but full-grown underground facilities are tough. But again, I think your point's well taken, obviously, and tragically made a couple of days ago here.
What about disaster relief aid? What do the people here need?
First of all, they'd be the first to tell you this. They need your prayers if you're so inclined. That's important to them. Second, to help the reputable, Salvation Army, Oklahoma Red Cross, those kind of things is very helpful. Third, there'll be a federal and a state component here. The state legislature is already drafting up legislation to give the governor the ability to tap into the rainy day fund. And obviously,
do you agree with Senator Tom Cole that any aid that comes to your state should be
probably
offset?
Mean Tom Coburn. I'm Tom Cole.
Yes, sorry, Tom Coburn. Yes, I know
okay.
two Toms. I know you both well. Yes, Senator Tom Coburn. Do you agree with him that?
Well, let's wait and see the extent of the damage. Look, I don't want to spend a lot of time in funding fights here. I voted for Hurricane Sandy relief. There's always better ways maybe to do things, but once the disaster happens, particularly the people on ground need to know they're going to get help. Now, if we can do that in a prudent way, then I want to do that. But at the end of the day, my objective is to make sure the people here get the help they need in a timely fashion.
Congressman Tom Cole, good to see you again. Thank you so much.